When education becomes a privilege, talent is imprisoned. Across the country, millions of Indian students grind day and night. They spend years in intensive study, betting their entire future on the hope that a single examination can provide a path forward. But for many, that path is blocked. The system they are relying on is failing, and the consequences of that failure are now impacting an entire generation. It raises two difficult questions. Why are so many high-performance students failing to secure seats? And why do top companies say they still can't find enough skilled workers to hire? To find the answer, we have to look at the three specific areas where India's educational foundation is failing: privilege, policy, and politics. The first failure is the misuse of privilege. A small number of wealthy families are now using their financial power to bypass the competitive process entirely. Instead of merit, they rely on money, spending lakhs or even crores of rupees to purchase stolen exam papers for tests like the NEET. It allows their children to secure medical seats they didn't earn. For the students who played by the rules and spent years preparing, this corruption feels like a theft of their hard work and their future. When paper leaks become a recurring problem, the basic trust required for a meritocracy to function disappears before the exam even officially begins. The second failure involves policy, specifically the caste-based reservation system. Originally, this was designed as a tool to reduce historical inequalities by setting aside seats in government colleges and jobs. However, critics argue that the policy has shifted away from its original goal, creating a system where category is prioritized over individual academic performance. A general category student might score 90% and be rejected, while a reserved seat goes to a student scoring 50%. Without a strong academic foundation, these students struggle with the curriculum, graduating without meeting the high technical standards that employers require. This creates a deep sense of frustration among young people who feel that their hard work is being sidelined by caste-based politics. This has a direct impact on the economy. When companies cannot find candidates with the necessary skills, positions remain unfilled, a major factor in why India continues to face a significant job crisis despite having so many graduates. The third failure is the political shift toward a freebies culture. In a bid to win immediate votes, many state governments are spending thousands of crores of rupees on short-term handouts like cash or free goods. We see this in programs like Madhya Pradesh's Ladli Behna Yojana or Karnataka's Gruha Lakshmi scheme, which consume massive portions of state budgets. While these schemes offer temporary relief, they drain the funds needed for long-term investment. This is the reality of many government schools: underfunded and deteriorating. By focusing on short-term political gains, the state is missing the opportunity to build the infrastructure, healthcare, and high-quality schools that would actually create future jobs. Rebuilding the system requires a shift in how these three failures are handled. To stop paper leaks, the financial incentive must be removed. This means implementing laws where those involved face life imprisonment or the death penalty without any chance of bail. Next, the reservation system should be reformed to focus on financial need rather than caste. In this model, financial background determines who gets scholarship aid, but a secondary filter based strictly on merit determines who gets the college seat. This ensures that the most capable students receive the training they need. Finally, funds currently used for handouts should be redirected into skill development. This allows young people to become economically independent rather than reliant on the state. That money could build modern laboratories and hire better teachers, providing the kind of high-quality education that is standard in developed nations. Strengthening these pillars is the only way to build an education system that can actually support and grow India's economy. The ultimate goal of any government should be to create opportunities for growth, not to foster long-term dependency on the state. When education is based on skill and merit, young people gain the tools to build their own success, and as they rise, the entire nation rises with them.